Hey, what's up guys? This is Nightwing2303 from WearTesters.com. Today we have a detailed look at the Air Jordan 14 Black Toe OG colorway, whatever you want to call them. These come out this Saturday. It's a wonderful shoe, in my opinion, brings back a ton of memories. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and get right into it. Alright guys, so here they are. This is one of my favorite shoes. Like this is, it's not often when I grab a shoe like a retro where I actually like have flashbacks from when I was a kid, and this shoe right here did it for me. I haven't seen this shoe since they originally released, at least not this way. Back in 2006 they actually released this version, and while I like that version because I do like the little textured ribs on the side, this one right here just has a very special place in my heart for just nostalgic reasons, and that's why a lot of people like myself end up getting these retros anyways. It's kind of to relive the past. It makes us feel young and all that stuff, even though we're totally not. Now these things aren't exactly like the originals, even though they look very, very close to them. Very good quality in my opinion. The leather is way on point. This nubuck here, it's okay. It's better than the last shots that they gave us a couple years ago. It got a nicer feel to it. It's still not like premium or anything like that, but it's definitely nicer. I do believe it's synthetic. I don't think this is, yeah, I don't see any real grains in there, but the leather is legit. It's a split grain and all that kind of stuff. Let's get a little bit closer. All right, there you go. So it's okay. Like I said, it's not anything crazy. It goes up the tongue. I'm happy with it, that's for sure. And there you go with the tongue tab, the back tab. Go true to size. 14s fit a little bit funny because of this little bump right here in the heel. But go true to size, otherwise if you don't, it'll be too tight. So I get my regular size. I can't remember if this was like this in the originals. I want to say that it was a little different, but this could be the same. I know that the lining is different. The lining in the originals was like a nubuck or suede or whatever this whole area was, the toe and the tongue. That's what the lining was originally. Not the case here. And then you got the Ferrari symbol. It comes with this little cover, I guess, to protect it, but I never keep those on. So there's that. See the leather here. This is not quite a tumbled leather. This is more of like a textured leather. Very close to the original, and hopefully you guys can see the grain here. So it's a split grain, but it's still nice quality. It's soft, and all that stuff, and it's smooth and everything. I like it. So I love this. The back of the shoe is sick, and then these little hits, I always thought that they looked like eyes or whatever, like the back of the car lights. And nice look at the bottom. This is a Jordan that is still hoopable or playable. You got the little vent here, which was sick back in the day. Stupid now, but still sick back in the day. And then this is the one thing right here, the paint on this portion, and then the teeth is the one thing that's definitely totally different than the originals. One thing too is that a lot of people keep complaining about like bad quality or whatever because these little bumps are there. These are not paint bumps. They're not bubbles in the paint. It's part of the foam midsole. It's just how they make it. It's part of the mold. It's unfortunate because it is definitely a little bit of an eyesore, I guess, if you're being like real nitpicky. But it's not paint or anything like that. It's just part of the foam that they use. It's part of the mold and all that kind of stuff. It's an injection point. So but anyways, as for the paint on these, it was more of an off-white. This is more like a very bright, like stark white, and the originals had an off-white hue to them. It was almost like yellowish, and then there was a glitter in there, and then the older that they would get, it'd get really weird and sticky and stuff. So I do like the way that the originals look slightly better, just because this is definitely like a really crispy kind of clean look, but it's not anything to where I would like not get the shoe. So here's just a quick 360. These things are super sick, man. They're so clean, great looking on feet. I'm in my room right now and I don't have time to do an on foot, but at the end of this video, at the end slate, I am going to add a little clip from Bullet RC. He's got a great on-foot look on these. I recommend checking it out. He's got them with, you know, no-show socks, tall socks, pants, shorts, whatever, all that stuff. So if you're interested in that, just stay tuned to the end of the video and it'll be linked on there so you can just click over to his video. Now these guys here just hold a very special place in my heart. I remember when I first got these and I went to the local gym. I was still in high school, so I think it was sophomore year maybe, and just, you know, I brought these out. I went to the open gym. It was 50 cents. It was not a 24 or anything. It was just a local gym where we'd go and play Fridays and Saturday nights from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. And it was 50 cents to get in, and there would be all kinds of people there. There'd be break dancers off in the corner break dancing, and there would be people in the other corner playing volleyball. And then half of the gym was like half courts, like 3 half-court games, and the other half was 1 full-court game. And so it was just like a place where I'd literally always be there every weekend, and we'd all be hooping and all that stuff. And I remember putting these on, and I just felt amazing in them because it was the new J, and it was like the first time when I finally had a new Jordan when the new Jordan came out. I'd usually end up with a pair like a couple years after the fact. And yeah, I laced these things up. They tore the shit out of my heel right here and my ankle, but I did not miss a shot that night. Like I was on one, I was feeling it, and it was one of those things where, you know, you look good and you feel good and you play good. So that was one of those things where I just really loved them. And yeah, I can never forget that. Like when I pulled these out of the box, it was immediately like I felt like I was there in the gym lacing them up for the first time. It was amazing. So just really loved this shoe. Now the first time I saw these was back in the day with this magazine, Kicks. This was the internet before there was like websites like mine and stuff, and Soul Collector. And this was in my room right here. This is the original poster for the 14. This was like a centerpiece in their magazine, and I pulled it out. It still has tape from back in the day. It would highlight points of the shoe. And yeah, I've kept this thing since then. I just love the shoe. I love the 14s. I think it's it's definitely one of my favorite models from like the later years. Now, while he never wore this colorway on court, he did wear that last shot, or that black and red, during the finals. He won a 6th ring in that. He did wear this shoe in the first IMAX movie that I ever wanted to see. I still won't see an IMAX movie to this date because I just think it's stupid. I think it's a waste of money. But I saw this one, and it was called Michael Jordan to the Max. I still think it is like one of the best documentaries of like him and his life and everything like that. So if you haven't checked it out, it was great. I still remember him standing center court at the United Center, ball in one hand. He's just standing there just looking like a badass, and then all of a sudden he just starts dribbling down the court, takes off from the free throw line, and boom. It was sick, dude. As a Jordan just junkie, like I used to look up to this guy like crazy. Like he was like what inspired me as a kid, and I'll still get goosebumps if I hear like the song or the intro music to the Bulls, like their starting 5 and everything like that. That sound, I don't know, I can't like recreate it, but that music, like I will get goosebumps if I hear that to this day. All right, guys, one more up close look just to kind of send it off again. Stay tuned to the end of the video. Click over to Bullet RC's channel and check out his on foot if you are interested in what these look like. And in my opinion, good quality, good craftsmanship, and at least on my pair. Make sure to check your pairs if you're in store. Don't leave the store with a bad pair. I've seen pairs that are not the best. I went through a couple pairs and this was the best one. So you got the little shank there, heel zoom, 4-foot zoom. Original used to have 4-foot articulated zoom. The new ones do not. And yeah, that is pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. If you're interested in these guys, they'll be available again this Saturday, and you can pick these up at pretty much all Jordan Brand retailers in all sizes, including ShoePalace.com. ShoePalace.com is a good one, so if you are interested, I'll leave their link in the description box below. So thank you guys again, and until next time, have a good one.